Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. SeKo Starcraft is back. It's more pro-level replays. May not have seemed like I was gone that long because I made my content move out. But it's been a while on my side, so I got myself set up with a nice tall glass of bubblegum vodka and energy drink. Gonna buckle down for some content. We're opening up with WhiteRa versus the STC. What the heck tournament was this from? This might have been from the RSL. I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure that it was from. This is a best of 3 series between these two guys. This is game 1 of that series. So if you went to one of the other videos first and now you're finally joining me, welcome to the game. I've been watching a little bit more STC action lately. He's not somebody that I used to follow very much of, but it seems to be getting a little bit more involved. Maybe because complexity is funding him to get into a little bit more tournament action. And that's cool. Really strong player. Great mix of different styles. I've seen him go super cheese, super macro. Just an all-around good player and can change up his builds a lot. Because this is a bit more of a tournament setting, I'm more convinced that he'll probably do something a bit more standard. WhiteRa also can mix in the cheese, but it's something I don't see from him as often as well. Very strong mid-game player. Been around forever. The guy's like 80 years old or something like that. That's alright. Pop a WhiteRa, show how people how to do it. I'd like to say things have changed much in StarCraft since the last time I was casting these matchups, but really the metagame hasn't shifted too much from what I have seen, these different styles. But I'm interested to see if perhaps STC might go mech. Very rare, but I've been seeing the emergence of some really slick mech plays here from Terran players going against Protoss. Come on, computer. Get a few hits off on that probe. It's gonna run away. Now that there's a Marine coming out, he won't stick around. Terran will be over here to scout soon. Robo on the way. No Zealot that I saw. I've been seeing a lot of people like mixing into Zealot as part of the early game Protoss. To get out a Zealot and a Stalker, maybe a Mothership Core, it's actually pretty effective to go put on a little bit of pressure against a Terran expand or something. They need to get down a bunker. They risk actually getting into a lot of trouble. No command center expansion yet. We have a Reaper into Reactor? Yes, Reactor. So I'm assuming a factory. Should we follow this guy pretty soon? I'm going to have to close down some applications. Nice. This has actually become super common against Protoss. I'm even doing it now and I'm not a common player. I am a sub-common player. Getting down. Is he going to let it finish? Nope, does not. Smooth, smooth. This is the really smart thing about having this Reaper out, is he's delaying this Nexus even further. The Mothership Core out will obviously help a little bit, but all the STC is interested in right now is delaying this expansion. He's going to get a good scout off. There's no Stalker on the way either. Now it's finally on the way. Couple shots off, no biggie. Might be able to come down here and put a little bit more harassment on the Zealot. No, perhaps not. Do we have an expansion this side? We do. High ground expansion though. It's kind of the risk you take if you block a Protoss player out like this, is prepare for them to potentially attack you. We actually have double... No, never mind. It's just one engineering bay. This is the other one that was being made. It was cancelled in time though, so he got his money back, or most of it. Nexus is down, probably somewhat more delayed than he wanted. We'll have a bunker on the top. STC playing super safe at this point. He didn't see any starport go down, but having one Oracle sneak in and bugger with you is enough to just ruin your day. So we see extra defenses coming down, having the missile turret in play. It'll cover the gas that he's taking quite well. This side would be a bit vulnerable, but you can always get your Marines back in time to deal with that. Funny thing about starports or really fast Oracle builds is that a lot of the times they don't even end up in the base. A lot of people will proxy them, which is why this Reaper is scouting all over the map looking for any type of proxies potentially. Because it's just as likely you're going to proxy a starport for the sake of harassment as put it in your actual base. Vodka and energy drink. 3 barracks on the way, orbital commands just finished up. it is worthwhile to try to get in a scout. It would have been really good for him to see that Robo Bay. It looks like WhiteRa wants to go up to super fast Colossus. This is what I usually run into when I'm playing against a Protoss, but obviously not as polished as WhiteRa. Is the player is just going to go into maybe 2 or 3 gates and then into fast Colossus. And as a Terran player that's really just going to have out a big pile of Marines, maybe some Marauders, is 1 or 2 Colossus with an early timing just destroys you. We don't even have a factory down right now. The STC is playing really cautiously, but he doesn't know about that robo facility back there. So these Colossus, if they're boosted out, I don't think WhiteRa quite has the resources yet, but he should soon. And Colossus. Je m'appelle Colossus. There it is. You see, his warpgate isn't even finished yet. It's not even half done. And he's already starting to get out Colossus. Terran player, what is this, the factory fireman? Yeah. Doesn't even have, what the hell? Does not even have a factory up yet. Now, WhiteRa sees this. He's probably quite happy. Super protected against any air attacks. But he does not know about this Colossus tech. We'll see if WhiteRa wants to hide this or not. I'm not certain. I don't think it's really going to matter too much. If you see the main base, you just know. You just know. Gonna put down a proxy pylon. We're gonna see some pretty heavy 2 base pressure. 1, potentially 2 Colossus. Probably get a second. It'll be timed, yeah, we'll time pretty well with the thermal lance getting finished as well. Warpgate isn't even finished yet. He hasn't even worried about chrono boosting yet, I'm pretty sure. No. It's gonna time up perfectly fine with him getting out those Colossus. What the tits? That's pretty meta. He killed his own missile turret to be able to improve mining speed. Even killed the one in his main. That's very interesting. I've never seen somebody do that. Where's the scan? He sees... Oh, does he see the robo? Oh shit, come back. He did see the robo. He is probably now entering panic mode. Starport just started though. Stim's just finishing up. If he doesn't have enough units to swarm this and get on top of it, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Observer right up front. Very aggressive pylon. 2 bunkers down. Already pulled out. Ooh. Range wasn't quite finished yet. Took a little bit of damage on that Colossus. They're pretty fragile creatures in the grand scheme of things. This is kind of annoying. First Viking is on the way. The Vikings can outrange a lot of stuff. There's the second Colossus though. This push might just kill. There's only 1 Viking here, 2 more on the way. There's the Guardian Shield. Colossus are still in the back. They're not... Oh, it's getting focused down a little bit there. Ugh. It's holding okay. Down quite a bit of supply right now though. I'm pretty sure those don't work on air units anyways. So I'm really surprised when Protoss throw those down. Loses 1 Stalker. Pretty good time warp. Gotta focus down the Colossus. WhiteRa's got a bit of supply loss here. Look how aggressive these warp-ins are. It's almost right on top of the bunkers. You should just go after that Colossus. There he goes. Takes it out. I think WhiteRa's gonna have to fall back now. He's got another Colossus in production. Pardon me. What the hell was that? Thought I heard a mine. There is a mine in here. 4 kills on that mine. Does he have one in the main? No, he does not. Slick. I don't even know if WhiteRa realizes that. WhiteRa has killed more workers, obviously. But still. He must know it's there. He's coming back. The observer's a ways away, though. Is he going to target fire or something? It's another 2. Right on. STC is in an amazing position now. He lost a few workers. What the? That's pretty funny. Just sneak in a couple. WhiteRa might be able to hold us now he has one Colossus out. He stopped making Colossus while he had his attack up here, because he obviously can't warp in Colossus to the front. Don't lose your Vikings! It's a pretty small little army from WhiteRa there, but the Colossus makes all the difference. Another big warp in. I don't know if SDC is going to be able to break this yet or not. Oh, he just missed the observer. That's so funny. Unlucky. I don't think SDC can break this right now. I think I would just go home if I was him and just focus on macroing up. What? He missed. We got one observer. He didn't get the other one though. Fascinating. Mega drop. Brought to you by Mega Death. Ooh, getting the cyber core would actually be pretty slick. I don't mind that at all. Lots of stim, lots of damage. Units are at 1-1. That Nexus is going to go down so fast. The Protoss army is completely unupgraded. That's the risk you take if you want to go for this mega fast Colossus. And that's part of the reason why. Drop your shit. Drop your shit. Whoopsies. You got boost? You don't got boost. He can just take on these stalkers. Just drop. Fight those mofos. They don't even have blink. Oh, I just spilled on myself. I'm so sloppy. Oh. WhiteRa got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time with that one. Slow zealots in the back. +1 is now finished up, but that's pretty much GG. Great play out of STC. I was actually very surprised they managed to hold that 2 Colossus push. It was so fast. Such a late scan out of STC to catch that, just to be able to get out a handful of Vikings. That should give people a little bit of indication. If you do see that coming really fast, get down the extra bunkers, SCVs to repair, because if you hold it off, even if the economy is about the same, the tech advantage for the SDC after that, the production facilities, were way in his favor. Anyways, we're off to game 2. We'll see you guys soon.